Hello guys, welcome in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and today we're gonna do the murder mysteries, yes. And maybe if we have a lot of time, I will maybe do that in this episode as well, that we can do it, make it as final episode. We're gonna do the rest challenges, but we failed for some reason, and most of them are pretty easy to fix, but some are semi-tough to do, so let's try to do them then. To start the mystery. Oh, we're here. Okay, perfect. We can start with this mission then. It just started, why not?
Nice to see you again.
Hey, it's Evie, nice to see you. That was monk-ass pause, not gonna lie.
Oh dear. This is going very badly, isn't it?
It certainly doesn't have the makings of a ripping good novel.
What happened here?
Ah, the charming and delightful Fry twins.
Have we met?
Mr. Raymond knows everyone. He knows everything about this city. He writes it all up in his books.
I'm Henry Raymond, writer of third-rate lurid stories. Penny dreadfuls, if you will. And this is little Artie.
Mr. Raymond takes real murders and makes them so awfully exciting. The guilty always get caught.
There's one unfolding just here. Perhaps one of you would like to try your hand in solving it.
Well, let's try that. I like those before. F1 is to see the progress log, and these rewards. We must first try every single thing.
I do find crime so delightfully entertaining, don't you? I mean, solving crimes, of course. Finding a solution is exhilarating.
I arrived to find the foreman dead, and the lad Dooley with bloody hands. No one's been able to find the murder weapon and arrest the murderer. Could you sort it out quickly? It's holding up the work. They're a rough bunch, but someone has to keep the kids in line. I just wish the grown-ups would quit fighting each other.
Is that a fucking body? Hold on, what the fuck is that? That's the body, huh? Deep stab wounded the chest to the chest. A bandana. Okay. Bandana. Chest, it can't be anyone.
He knocks me to the ground and give me a kick. I find me work knife under me and grab it. I lift my hands to protect myself, and he knocks me out with a punch. Later on, I wakes up, and the man's lying there, dead. He's my brother. He don't like to work hard, so one of the workers give him a thrashing. I tried to stop it, and he stops hitting bark and starts hitting me.
What we're gonna do here, I will put the fucking subtitles, Mexican, Spanish, yes please. That's what I understand. Because I don't fucking hear what they say.
When I come back, the man's lying dead, and there's Dooley holding a knife. Please don't arrest him.
No need to fuck.
I was standing there, having a think, when a fella come at me and give me a thumping. Dooley tries to stop him, and he thrashes Dooley. I run out to find help.
Kiddo, are you a fucking murderer? No way. Letter. Okay. The woman's name here, huh? And that's the Oh,
I should return and find out about this.
is this the... Have we saw the blood there?
That's Dooley's knife, all right. He never lent it to nobody.
Kiddo, are you fucking killer or something? What the hell? No way. No way, it's him. I mean, to be honest, here's good reason why.
Me? No.
Oh, no, not so quickly. You have indeed solved this murder, according to the facts at hand. However, Artie, what advice would you give?
I would encourage you to look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
Try again. Use your powers to peer more deeply and see what you can discover.
There we go, thank you. Why I didn't saw that before? I don't know. Medium footprint, maybe that's... oh no, he has small feet. Oh. So someone with medium feet did that shit, right? Overhand strike. Tall assistant.
How would the murderer have done it?
Okay, videos are so good. Okay. Would it been done from this side though? So these footsteps are those killers ones. Large foot. Okay. Large rock. Okay. And from above. Okay, he's like tall and shit. He must be a large ass man.
How would the murderer have done it?
The fumes can be a bit much in the brewery. When the men work in there, they wear bandanas. Wilkins wasn't the type to beat the children. On the contrary, he was forever getting in fights, trying to stop that sort of thing.
Okay, that's all those footsteps.
Re-examine some of the clues more closely.
Me and Wilkins was working out here. We heard screaming. Wilkins went to see what it was about and never come back. I went to see for myself, and there he was, dead. I didn't stick around. Somebody might think I'd done it. The strange thing is, Wilkins weren't wearing no bandana when I was talking to him. Only the workmen in the brewery wear bandanas. You should talk to Morris there.
Ooh, look at that thing. Who is that? Is that a tall ass motherfucker? Maybe he is. Oh, there's something interesting.
Try
Cigarettes.
to establish a motive.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Large footprint. Suspicious, isn't it?
Re-examine some of the clues.
Well, I was inside the brewery all day. I wear me bandana in there. Man has to, what with all the smells and fumes. I don't much know who smokes here. Maybe Taylor? Cigarette might be his.
But he have the medium footprints.
I quit smoking months ago. You know, I saw somebody from the brewery having a smoke this morning. Didn't see who it was, though.
Fuck yeah.
Well, like I said, I was inside. Didn't get a chance to come out to smoke. Colton left, though. You could talk to him. He's working in the loading area just now.
Come out wherever you are.
Loading area. Okay, there's a lot of... It's the same on G...
wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
I was having a chat with one of the others when I heard a commotion and ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Poor bloke. Killed by that filthy little bastard that we feed and pay. I don't smoke. Never did. Oh, very well. So I do smoke now and then. What's the matter? I was having a chat with one of the others when I heard a commotion and ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Poor bloke. Killed by that filthy little bastard that we feed and pay.
Can't be he because I don't see anyone else. I don't think it's the Bigfoot, but
I believe I should
Try to establish a
reinterrogate a
motive.
suspect.
maybe he is the guy. Oh, who was beating the kids?
Look for more clues.
What the fuck? Maybe he is the guy. I don't see at least anything new.
I should be foreman here. Wilkins coddled the boys like a mother hen. He come along and stops me giving the boys a beating.
That was much more difficult than it initially appeared. Well done.
Up to the click with you.
Nice. First one. The fail first don't count cause it was tutorial thing. I got new cloak. Oh, that's a cool one. I like how it. I like how it looks like. Oh yeah, I don't have money because I was upgrading everything. Just saying.
What's going on there?
This is the closest one so far. I'm not a liar. This is not my card. Sorry for stealing your card, guys. Cargo hijack. We're not doing those anymore. We've done everything. Now we just chilling and doing the murder mysteries. One of the most interesting things in the game, like overall. I'm kinda sad that it wasn't like part of the Uplay and season pass for some reason. That's kinda, I don't know, I don't understand that, but I guess I will pay for $5. Fuck it. I don't know why I didn't check before, but I was thinking maybe I can buy that DLC for Helix points. If it's the case, then fucking hell, I just wasted the opportunity to do so, because I have like 1,600 something points.
Easy, girl.
It's about 20 euros, I think, of worth of points. No, 1,200. Okay. It's 10 euros, so it will be like basically that price. Oh well, but it's fine. It's fine.
A tragedy in the park.
Hold up. Let's fix that thing.
Other chance to sort out a diabolical conundrum. One that I'll turn into a one-a-penny read for Perlock Publishing.
Alright, something happened there. Hello, mate.
Back, please. Stand back.
That's Ripple woman. Young woman with 35 papers stabbed many times in high violent manner. Left-handed attacker. That must be important thing. Brutal. So me kinda purple pocket. A small paper pocket. Stamp doctor. Okay.
I should go back and ask about this.
Another. Oh, okay.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
So who's the...
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Well... Oh, it was moved from the place. That's a knife. A blue murder weapon. It's step kitchen knife. Standard kitchen knife.
This area is
Nothing else here, huh? So interesting. Let's go here first, fuck it. So, it was his diary, right?
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement. Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement.
Oh. Interesting.
Why are you doing this? Oh, come... Why are you doing this? Is this really...
Okay.
Is this really necessary?
Yes, it is, ma'am. Can I have her address? I guess he's the victim. And that guy don't know that he actually, or she actually died. I think we must go from inside. For some reason my eye tracker don't work. Hold up, guys. Okay, there we go. Now I can see the map. I was not able to see it. Okay, let's go.
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients.
I'm sorry to hear about her murder. She was a patient here, but increasingly began to stop by socially. So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone. In any case, the good doctor could do better, in my opinion. Perhaps now he will.
Damn, this is some kind of relationship situation here. With someone I shall not name. Okay.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Yes.
Oh my God, Prudence! How horrible! I was about to propose. But I don't understand. She and I didn't have a meeting arranged today. It is true that we sometimes meet in the park, but there was no arrangement for this morning.
Oh, hold up. If you don't know, but the woman knows. That's
That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet.
Mega suspicion. If it's the case, then the woman down there is lying to us or something. I can select talk here. Yeah. Let's go. Treatment in order to Baxter. Additionally, he have become aggressive by so far. More. Ooh. So Baxter can be one suspect as well, because if he attacking women, he's like aggressive and basically crazy man. He can maybe he was like one of those who could attack her.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Interesting to know. Okay, so that woman and that Baxter guy.
You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss the condition of any of my patients. An unfortunate incident. One of my patients became overexcited.
Okay, I want to hear the shit things later.
I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doctor has ended the prescription altogether for no reason.
Okay, woman.
Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch. So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone. In any case, the good doctor could do better, in my opinion. Perhaps now he will.
Still that woman and that Baxter guy.
And the death's not on it.
Go, go.
Or her house will be better even. Where's the fox? God damn, it's far away. I guess. At least we will get a lot of good information from her house.
Here now. There you are. Huh. Whoa!
Hmm. Oh, okay, I see. Maybe it is the triangle thingy. Okay. Sorry, I'm not reading like in the house. I can say like in voice or how I can say that because I'm not able to hard.
I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to this street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come every day if need be, until I catch her again. That trollop better promise to let him alone, or I'll give her what for. He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they can't have him. You ask him yourself, he lives just that way.
Move it!
Slow down.
That's a lot of knives. That's interesting. Left-handed man.
I should go back and ask about this.
That's interesting. Just the powder. Same kind of powder. That's an interesting one.
Easy, easy.
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement. I've never heard of such a man. Prudence has been so distant lately. I believe she has a misplaced affection for her doctor, the cad. I would make a much more appropriate husband, and the wedding is planned.
Nothing interesting yet.
Calmly.
There's something going on.
That medicine was developed by Dr. Alton specifically for one of our patients, Mr. Shelby. But he's been using it for another patient as well. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch. Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man.
An unfortunate incident. One of my patients became overexcited. You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss the condition of any of my patients. That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet.
Okay, that's interesting. Papers too many times. Okay, yeah. Left-handed. I mean, basically, that man can be like, go mode rage or something. So what the hell, woman, and kill him or her. Um, yeah, that was Lily was the, or Lulu, or how they called the woman. Can the Lulu be the one? Because only she was able to get in the house, get the knife, get the powder. I just didn't know if she like left-handed or what. What handed this guy is? Because maybe he can be the guy, to be honest, as well. Because he was fighting, he was angry. He was fighting because of that. Like, for her. Maybe there's a mega triangle or something. So, I will... No, if there was... I mean, that guy can be the suspect as well. Or that woman can be suspect as well. Or that woman downstairs can be suspect as well. How young woman this is? She is. Guess she's not that.
Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch. That medicine was developed by Dr. Alton specifically for one of our patients, Mr. Shelby. But he's been using it for another patient as well.
I mean, this guy... No, wait. This guy's...
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients. I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doctor has ended the prescription altogether for no reason.
So maybe can be that big guy, or that woman, or that Lulu can be as well, cause she's just. Let's talk with her again. I want to hear what she gonna say. Just to be sure. Not this guy, not this one, so fucking up and down.
Go on. Come on!
Can be the doctor or can be that Lulu. If that Lulu is the left-handed, then that maybe is the case.
Whoa there!
Oh, where's the fuck? Ah, she was here.
Easy.
I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to this street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come every day if need be, until I catch her again. That trollop better promise to let him alone, or I'll give her what for. He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they can't have him. You ask him yourself, he lives just that way.
Fuck. I think she, because he was... I mean... She ran away though. I can see she right or left-handed. How the fuck I can't even see that? Fucking hell.
I finally find a fella can light the stars, and you want to send me to jail?
Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was not sure about that. I'm just fucking dumb, I'm not good in this shit. So... It's that woman or that doctor. They both can be the thing. But I think it's that nurse because she knows basically everything here.
Come on.
And she can give
Easy
stuff
now.
and, you know. That man can't know anything because she was doing that behind everyone. So this woman is the fucking bitch. Please.
I think that Prudence was a schemer, and I believe that I would make a better match for the doctor, but murder someone? I'm a nurse.
Oh fucking hell, okay, never mind. Shit, help. I fucked it up. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, help. It's not that. I mean, maybe this man is fun one. I mean, that Dexter guy basically is like the suspect as well, because his was aggressive as shit. Maybe he was able to use... I mean, he was in Dexter's house recently.
Oh God, it's true. I couldn't help myself. The powder unleashed a creature within me. He seduced the innocent Prudence and then killed her to prevent us from marrying. It's too horrible.
Yeah, why didn't
I
that...
knew something was amiss with the medical powder, but didn't understand until you found those papers. Well done.
Man, I kinda know that, but...
Up to the clink with you.
Yeah. My bad. I'm shit in this, sorry. Less reward than the fucking care. I'm max level, guys. Okay, let's be more into it and just think a little bit more. I don't want to fuck up everything, it will be kinda boring. I was thinking he is the guy because, man, that was fucking... I mean, that was kinda obvious because he was only one who was going to his house. And only he was able to get the knife and stuff. But the Lulu was able as well because of that, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Okay, it's fine, no one will do anything to me. I just got $20 less what I was supposed to get, but $20 is fucking only $20. Hello, buddy. Bye, buddy.
Move it!
We are fine. So one murder is like about 20-30 minutes, depends the size of the location.
Slowly.
And how dumb oh what the fuck, how dumb I am. Now it will happen at night, huh?
There you are. This could be interesting. There's no shortage of firearms in this neighborhood.
I suspect the solution will turn on geometry, timing, and human nature.
There may be a penny dreadful in it. Look into it, won't you?
Sure thing, buddy. Let's see. That's the body. Louis Prescott, killed by a single bullet that entered his chest, passed directly through his heart and exhaled from his back. Alright, that was fucking Pokemon, I'm gonna lie. So someone is basically was shooting from that. Hold on, it's kinda interesting. Hold on. First. So what the fuck is that?
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
No, we can't find the direction. So it does over from there. That's basically from behind the fucking... Single feather.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions. Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
So it is from somewhere there, yeah. We must check that place. Bullet made... bloody. Yeah, from the fence. That's what I'm thinking of, but it can be from the clock as well. That's kinda interesting.
He was a good man, very honorable. I'm proud to have served under Colonel Prescott in the 11th Foot Gold Coast, Africa. Prescott put that up in memory of the time he led a sortie across the Pra River to outflank Ashanti warriors. Things turned out badly that day. Horrific. We lost several of our comrades. Prescott wanted us to remember them. Bullet hole in the clock. That's a new one. It could have already been there when I arrived at noon. Or maybe it was the second shot I heard.
Second shot, huh?
I was on my way here. Heard 2 shots I did, right at the stroke of noon.
2 shots. One of those hit the guy. From the direction, it can't be the clock. It can be, of course, be that thing as well. I mean, it's bloody.
From what I can gather, Prescott was shot almost exactly at 12 o'clock noon.
So if it's exactly 12 o'clock or noon, and there's no hole on the arrows, then it can't be that hole then.
When Colonel Prescott retired from the army, he used his connections and started this munitions factory. He wanted the men that served with him to have work when they left the army. Apparently they put the clock there while doing some repairs. It still runs, I notice. The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found. A bullet must have gone astray through the wooden fence. Hit Mr. Prescott smack in the chest. Bloody unlucky for all concerned.
I mean, it can be the thing, man. It can be the legit thing. A large lot of beer. Okay, we're gonna follow that thing later.
Him and me like to insult each other. I was a lieutenant under his command in Africa. I love the army. No one questions you when you wear a uniform. Anyways, every morning when he arrived, we'd call out and joke with each other. Yeah. Well, Prescott led a flanking sortie that went wrong. Lots of casualties. Some men called the colonel a coward, but it were really just bad luck. Anyway, he resigned. To make amends, he offered work at his factory whenever one of us left the army.
It seems friendly enough. Revolver, huh? Fall from the...
We stood right there on a mark and shot the target. I went to shoot, but there was a loud bang. I was surprised and missed the target completely. It wasn't me who killed the man. I'm no murderer. We found a revolver underneath the lumberyard window. Don't know where it came from.
Oh yeah, that's kinda weird. He must be from that platform, something to actually shoot him. I mean, if they shoot from this place, well, okay, even from this place, it's too close to miss. If they shoot from this range, where he stands for, there's like no way that he can hit that guy. Okay, it was here. I mean, it's pretty close. I don't think he can miss that badly. Okay, so it was... Yeah, so it was from the window or from the roof. We need to find the one bullet, you know. The shell. Bullet shell. If I was the murderer, I was maybe taking the shell with me or something. If I shoot only once, I can easily find it and just take it. I know it's hot and stuff, but... Man... The rifle. It's for hours also.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Someone stole the gun. I was firing from this open window, huh? Then it can easily hit the clock. There's a lot of guns. But why he drops the weapon though? That's kind of weird.
I admit it. I sell stolen rifles and pistols. All very hush-hush. Black market. I brought that gun back from Africa. I was a sniper fighting the Ashanti. I used that gun this morning for Prescott's challenge. It's the only Whitworth we have. I'd never sell it.
Challenge?
I brought that gun back from Africa. I was a sniper fighting the Ashanti. I used that gun this morning for Prescott's challenge. It's the only Whitworth we have. I'd never sell it.
Prescott, okay.
I made that shot. Early this morning, Prescott challenged me to plug the 12 from my shot. I missed just slow. No one witnessed it. It was too early in the morning. I made that shot. Early this morning, Prescott challenged me to plug the 12 from my shot. I missed just slow. No one witnessed it. It was...
Okay, so... If it's the thing, and it was early, it was not the case. So someone shoot from that place. So we must figure out who it was. Hold up, it's beer, so it can be on the carriage or something. On cargo. Bog. Okay, big brain moves, guys. I'm thinking. Holy shit. Okay. And there's shit of people and stuff to find out. Okay, beer place. Revolver, okay, that's interesting. And there was the shell of the gun. This is the bird. Goose. Oh, we saw the feather on the park. That's interesting. Okay, we need to find some.
I should go back and ask about this.
We need to find someone from African stuff.
Saw him each morning as I drove by. Seemed like a good sort. We lost an entire barrel of beer, damn it. I heard 2 loud bangs, but thought nothing of it. Later, I found a bullet hole in a barrel. Imagine that, a bullet hole. My lad Samuel might know more. He's around back, tossing trash in the river. The poor lad. Fell on my doorstep a few years ago. He's in a bad way, has some sort of malady. Rides in the back while I make deliveries. Hard worker, very determined.
You can be the suspect.
I just drop off beer. Don't pay much attention to people along the way. That's for some sickness I picked up a while ago. Can't remember the name of it. There was an hole in a barrel. I've got no explanation for that.
The fuck? No, you didn't help me fucking at all. We have the African thing. I mean, how they can come from the thing, but it's the thing that it was shot from above, and he's the fucking suspect guy because he's using some African shit, and only African guy and here, yeah, this guy's the guy.
His goddamn cowardice in Africa got me best friends killed. He should have faced a firing squad.
Very good sleuthing on your part. It's a miracle anyone survived, what with all those bullets whizzing about.
Yeah.
I need more time. Come on, man. I won't stand for this.
Okay, that was a nice one. And we did it like in 20 minutes again. About 15 minutes it was. That was pretty nice. It was smooth, I guess. There's much more murderers now. Let's start with this one. Lock it into die. That's interesting name. Let's do that. The murder must be there. Oh, I like this place at night. Very nice one. I like this text and stuff. I mean, night cities are always nice. Especially here. Look at this, nice place. I like this place, very nice, friendly, clean, enough. It reminds me of the BioShock Infinite, to be honest. I think it was about the same time, so... What do we have here?
My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Perlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling. The room was locked. How did the murderer get in and out?
Hello, mate. Hello, guys. How's it going? There's a lot of people, a lot of paper, a lot of stuff what we can expect soonish. Here's something important will be in future, not now though. I mean, it's everything highlighted what we can interact at some point. So. That's the same exactly place. No struggle, no one. So it's maybe potion or something like that. Poison. Baron. And task that random guy. Oh, gas. Holy shit, it can be as well. Not gonna lie. Can't do. Gas lamp. Because if it's the gas, it can't be the gas thing. Someone gassed him. My window closed. Yeah, someone just gassed him. That's the fucking thing.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I should go back and ask about this.
So it was gassed. That's basically what I think. But who did the gas thing?
I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Cashin was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this. The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early. Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic, a very accomplished man.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be there to see it.
Basement. I must check what.
The police will deal with you.
Can I get the basement? I want to see the basement first. I guess let's do it later. Game will not let me.
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs. Drove my wife near crazy.
I hope you're punished.
Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly. I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
So he's the suspect #1 so far. White candles,
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
this is so.
Last night I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything. Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man.
So maybe that guy maybe just think he cheats on him. So that's maybe the case.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better.
Okay, so he sometimes here. Interesting.
It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Like we can see. And that guy just figured it out and was just killing him. Yep. The fuck you want, woman? Maybe I have music shits here. Everyone like music here, huh? Musician.
I work very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I work very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts.
I don't think he is the guy.
I should return and find out about this.
Woman.
I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
And what color was the candle? It was yellowish, right? Yeah. Okay, we need to find the yellow candles then. Where they're stored. I need to go in the basement because it's like suspicion number fucking 10. Huh.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about
That's
this.
interesting, okay. Whoa, hold up. Yellow liquid. Could he? Could that musician guy just color, like not color, like put that candle in the, or put that shit on the candle, and it candle became a little bit yellowish, and he was just burning it, and that guy just died from the fucking gas.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
That would be interesting. Let's restart the game here. Just compounds, nothing interesting here. Or this is the basement. This is the basement, I think. What I was expecting. What? Candle unused.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights. Shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could. I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement.
Can I get in the basement?
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back. The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
This is the basement. Yellow liquid. So basically who can do that is that guy in the room, aka neighbor. Yeah, so basically at night anyone can come here and take the key and open the door or do something. So what I'm thinking, I don't think he's the guy. I don't think so, but if it's the case, then it's kinda yikes. I don't think it's the musician. I don't think so. Or what color it is. Okay. This is the fucking suspect.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat.
See, he knows that. I think he's only one who knows that. He's the guy, I think. Or this the guy, or actually I don't think the music guy is the guy, but this. But this one. Why it became dirty if he don't do anything? That's suspicious. Because only place where is that thing is this thing. So
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
what I can think from those things is, I don't know, does that David Golden knows what the thing is and how it works, but only that guy knows basically how it works. So I have only two suspects who can be the ones.
I work very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. I use them to create an ambience when
He was giving the candles as well. So if he did that, it can be the thing. And he maybe will be like, oh my god, I hated him, he hated my music and stuff. Or something like that.
Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly. That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better. Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat.
Yeah, I think it's the musician. I think he's the musician.
he destroyed an entire orchestra. All those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
Yep.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
Off to the click with you!
Yeah. Big brain moves, guys. Big brain moves. Da 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 da. What the fuck?
Looks like
I want to see how it looks like. Oh, that's a nice one. What the hell?
been a killing, maybe two.
Just keep your head and you'll be all right.
Let's do the another one. So I fucked it up the longer one. With those I'm doing flawlessly.
That's it.
How many went done? 4. And I fucked up 1.
Faster! There you go.
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
Twice, huh? And there's the body. Fucking blind shit. No, it was on the entrance. Difficult to the forehead. Damn.
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. He tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again. He kept repeating, Bar Kesso, over and over. What does it mean?
We don't know.
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
What the? Virginia. That's kind of far away. Okay, nothing. Yes, if he's struggling and stuff, and if he died in front of the door, something should happen in the middle of everything. Then he was not killed in that building, then he was killed somewhere here then.
Here now. Slowly now.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging.
I believe I should re-interrogate a witness.
That's interesting.
I saw the son lock the two myself. I saw the son lock the two myself.
Okay.
I should go back and ask about this.
It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
So it's not his money. So his son was here. That's interesting. Maybe something else. Soon-ish. Monka. Spider's not cool.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
It's only a professor who could open that. I mean, it was basically. Yeah, okay. Recent letter.
I should go back and ask about this. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Let's talk with them.
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders. He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad. This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends. It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot. It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
Walk on, stupid nag.
Okay. I mean, Son is #1 suspect so far for me. He went there, he was there, like... He has been in multiple places. Just checking where this was happening, so... He was not happy that, for example, he said that no for the narration, he was pissed off or something. Maybe then he... but that's just fucking stupid reason to kill stuff. But oh well, let's talk with this stuff.
A lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made? I hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made?
So should I know about that? Okay. Indeed.
Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset.
Upset for what? That's interesting. Holy shit. Oh, so someone bring the spider in his house.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more
And
questions.
spider bite him, and he technically died.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired. My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia.
Oh, what?
I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia.
Oh, maybe she was not happy about that. So she took the rare thing, put the spider in the... Oh shit, that's fucking big brain, man. Holy shit. Okay, I think I know who is the killer.
I should go back and ask about this.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle. Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere.
He lost it. Where did I save it? Somewhere.
Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere.
Interesting. Did I saw spectacles somewhere?
I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
It's missing something here. So maybe it's she because there's no like other way. Maybe I think it's she. Because we're missing some kind of information about her. I mean, if she actually took that case and they had the spider and she wrote that only the guy professor can open the box, that's like only way what I can think of.
Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's gotta eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can nightly still see the tracks. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's gotta eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can nightly still see the tracks.
What is this place? What happened here? What the fuck? Jeez. Okay, masks, okay. Here's the mask. That mask was missing from the table. No way, he's the guy. He's the guy, huh? I mean, it's the saw. That's interesting. Maybe it's that guy then, what the hell? He was jealous or something? Or he... I mean, I don't see the exact reason why he would kill him though. I mean, he was...
I'm sorry to hear about that.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle. Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere. I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
But why he killed the guy though? Or they was trying to do the fucking ritual or something. Okay, let's just try him, fuck it. It's not...
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire, and his beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
Lol.
That Professor Silas was particularly cunning and gruesome. Mr. Raymond will be thrilled.
I was right. Like... It's fine. I'm kinda guessing, to be honest, not gonna lie. But I'm trying to guess the right thing. Like, if I'm guessing them, same, like... it's pretty high chance that it's the right thing. I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out somehow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at the... What the hell with you, Evie? Why are you like golden woman? Look at her, what the hell? Can you tell me, Evie, what the hell just happened to you? Look at her. Okay, let's go do more. Is there any close... No, we can try there. It's maybe morning or something outside. That's pretty nice little light, not gonna lie. There's no cars at all. Train safe as fuck.
Easy now.
Should I go collect it? I guess I will go and collect it very fast. And if it's close to that place, it will be perfect.
Solid oak cane. Good for putting a bit of stick about.
That's full by the way already. That's kinda interesting. There must be like only 20,000 pounds or something like that. That you'll be full. That's the thing. That's not that we are here. No need to walk 5 million miles.
Mr. Brother. Nice to see you. Notorious criminal John Natasa opens asylum for the poor. Vows to improve.
Ah, this is one that's most promising.
An important detective is missing. Skullduggery is surely afoot.
Solve it, and I'll write it up quick as you please.
Let's go. Oh, hello, Frederick.
He's a friend of mine. The whole station is out looking for him as we speak. Ironically, he came here on an investigation himself. Seems several people have gone missing in this part of town. We've had reports of missing people over the last few months. Detective Murphy is just the most recent and the only one who's anybody to speak of.
Missing, so you don't know the dead body, huh?
Where the hell did he get to then?
An odd sort of detective who gets lost.
Flower shop, letter back, letter. Cross of some sort. Interesting.
I believe I should reinterrogate a
That's
suspect.
interesting.
I saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work. In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go.
Woman's jacket.
An odd man indeed. He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around. Some people around town just seem to vanish. It is mysterious. George delivers that to us. It's amazing. The flowers just grow and grow.
That's interesting.
Sweet boy. Constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on.
Okay, so George is number one suspect so far.
George is my sweetheart. I think he plans to propose marriage soon. Maybe even today.
Who the fuck is up? Okay. Manager sleeping here.
Good old Detective Murphy. Must be about someplace.
He's probably got pie-eyed and run off somewheres.
Bill Spade, Cyril from George from Meat. Breath of meat. Smells a little odd. Human meat?
That's unusual.
That's kind of unusual. If it's a human meat, then we see where from where the bones came from.
He was in here asking about missing people. Got a meat pie, he did. Stayed and chatted for a few minutes, then headed off to the barber. George delivers meat for my pies. Lovely lad. I pay on delivery. I believe he picks it up from a local butcher shop. I'm told that some people have gone missing, but I don't know anything about it. Perhaps there is.
You mean the annoying bloke nosing around? I told him to sod off. I pride myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody selling cheap around here, though, my sales have dropped off. George? I don't know any George.
George? So someone else selling meat here, huh? Interesting. George can be the guy, or can be not. We will see soonish.
He came in asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction. Why would you want to know about him? Stupid boy. He does deliver tan leather on occasion, but I really have very little to do with him. I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while.
Says 10. I counted 10.
Well. Okay. Right. And he can do those thingies here. Okay.
Yeah, I gave him a trim. He asked no-ended questions. When I cut his hair, I notices a tattoo right at the base of his neck. A green Celtic cross it was.
Hold up. Don't say that bag is made from fucking human. What the hell?
You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine. George was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop the question.
Monk ass. Is that George fucking crazy man or something?
I should go back and ask about this.
I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm given a shave.
Oh. But I don't think he's the guy because, man, what the fuck? That's a long walk. Something upstairs then. Someone just got fucking killed. George just got killed. What the fuck? Nani? Oh shit.
right now. You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, that's interesting. He got just killed. That's extremely weird, isn't it? Only who can basically be is the
George, I hoped he'd stop by. I want to see his new haircut. He must be at his house. Oh, I do hope he proposes soon.
oh what?
George, I hoped he'd stop by. I want to see his new haircut. He must be at his house. Oh, I do hope he proposes soon.
What do you know about that? Hold on, what?
In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go. I saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work.
I mean, yeah.
George, I hoped he'd stop by. I want to see his new haircut. He must be at his house. Oh, I do hope he proposes soon.
It can be there.
An odd man indeed. He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around. Sweet boy. Constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on.
That fucking no way, this guy is the murderer. I mean, you never know. Don't say he's the guy who just killed everyone here. Was using the letter to do stuff, because she have the fucking...
He was coming too close to figuring out where all those people went. They got parceled out to the baker, the florist, and me.
Yeah, haha. Oh,
You very
shit.
cleverly puzzled that one out. A very unpleasant crime. Perfect for one of Mr. Raymond's penny dreadfuls.
That was a nice one. Yeah, he was just taking the people's letter and skin basically and just doing the stuff from it. What the hell? Crazy fucking man. I mean, oh gosh. Holy shit, this man fucking crazy. All who was buying the meat became basically cannibals or something. Yikes. Let's fast travel to portal or in their location. Oh, to portal. No, I went into thing. But I can go back, so like that. Fast enough.
I'm not reading any more signs of network disturbance. What happened in there?
What happened there? So this is the Jacob's granddaughter. At least what I was reading right the text. I can't attack this young lady.
Think of that. Crushed by a crate. The most hated man in London.
Can you imagine achieving such a title? One day my brilliance will bring me similar recognition.
Mr. Raymond, what are you talking about?
It's of no consequence. What's important? It's of no consequence. What's important is that this man was hated by many. But who delivered the fatal blow?
So this will be kinda tough. That's fucking yikes. Got or cut? Cut and go. Damn, she was attacked by multiple people or something. I need to inspect the actual box. Daily activities. Okay, so 70 minutes. What he done last thing was household act. Someone was hating about it. So someone who knows how this thing works, drop it.
I should go back and ask about this.
Alright.
He owned this site and paid us. We all hated him because he looked for any excuse to cheat us out of our wages. I didn't hate him any more or less than my mates. That's around the time I'm given a few minutes to eat something. About then I would have been buying myself an apple at the stand down the street. It's difficult to work properly. You'd have to know what you're doing to drop it at just the right moment.
The man's a right bastard. I hope he's smouldering in hell. Well, I'm not a crane operator. I wouldn't know how to work that.
Eddie? Yeah, I taught him how to work the crane a few days ago. Eddie? Yeah, I taught him how to work the crane a few days ago.
So he basically knows how to do it. You freaking freak liar.
I should return and find out about this.
My best chum is maimed for life, and Ashton didn't care a fig. He deserved what happened. Beyond that, I'm mum.
Maybe he's the guy. It's not even like... You don't try and even like... doubt that. Oh, you're here. What?
I know the man. He's hated by everyone. Surprisingly, it's not clear what killed him. I find multiple wounds. No need to send many people to jail for killing such a terrible man. What say you only arrest the single person who actually caused his death?
I suspect that there is at least one deadly toxin in his system.
He appears to have been stabbed with a perforating weapon, perhaps a spike of some kind. There would be bleeding and it would affect motor control right away, but death wouldn't come for another 6 minutes.
Poisoned apple. Slow and yep. Poisoned apple, huh? Six minutes. Maybe there's like 5 minutes, but okay.
He's my husband. Each day I bring him the household expenses just after he eats his apple. I also brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony, the one with the special scepter. Of course, he wasn't going to take me along. He's my husband. Each day I bring him the household expenses just after he eats his apple. I also brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony, the one with the special scepter. Of course, he wasn't going to take me along. I often tie up my hair around a knitting needle. What business is it of yours?
Ooh, he can. She can. So she gives the apple.
He stopped by here every day at the exact same time. He'd buy an apple and try to cheat me out of tuppence. But then most folks do that. Yeah, that sounds right. Came by for an apple. He was there when we heard the crate hit the ground.
So don't say it was her wife who killed him. I mean, he was buying the apple, but
Ashton stops in front of this pub every afternoon to check on business rumors. Something of a bastard, Ashton. Told me he had a bit of jam on the side, if you know what I mean. Wife didn't know about it. Well, the bit of jam wants out, but he won't let her. That's the sort of fellow we're speaking of. Ashton stops in front of this pub every afternoon to check on business rumors. Something of a bastard, Ashton. Told me he had a bit of jam on the side, if you know what I mean. Wife didn't know about it. Well, the bit of jam wants out, but he won't let her. That's the sort of fellow we're speaking of.
So it can't be the wife.
And he never noticed you.
I did indeed. Well, he never was the brightest member of the family. Here goes.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
He was not. I mean, he was shot, but it's not a death.
As a matter of fact, I do carry a revolver at all times. It can be a dangerous neighborhood for a wealthy fella such as myself. This proves nothing. As a matter of fact, I do carry a revolver at all times. It can be a dangerous neighborhood for a wealthy fella such as myself. This proves nothing.
What was in the... Okay.
That was Ashton's doing. The man had it in for me. He paid workers to wreck my machines. Cost me a fortune. As long as he was around, I'd never prosper. That was Ashton's doing. The man had it in for me. He paid workers to wreck my machines. Cost me a fortune. As long as he was around, I'd never prosper.
Okay, so he basically... Yeah, I know like everyone hates him. So we must find who actually did the death. Should kill him. Medicine box, medicine custom. Okay, medicine. That's so interesting.
He's been coming to me for years. He arrives precisely at 1 o'clock and leaves 2 minutes later. He takes a bluish medication every day and prefers that I administer it. Mary is a trusted assistant. As far as I know, she's completely above board. Today, she swept the shop and prepared some medications. She also fetched herself an apple from the apple stand.
Oh, what?
Mary is a trusted assistant. As far as I know, she's completely above board. Today, she swept the shop and prepared some medications. She also fetched herself an apple from the apple stand.
I see him here every day. He can be unpleasant, but I don't really know him.
Hmm. Oh, this shit was used. Can someone tell me what the fuck is that shit? So she... Okay, that's interesting. So they have death poison.
I should return and find out about this.
This really is none of your business. He came to me for his blue medication. I gave him blue medication.
Did you? 12 hold up, 12. Hold up. Bluish in color. Moving after 10 minutes. And that after additional 60 minutes. Means additional 60 minutes. He maybe got poisoned here already. What it does to the thing? Oh gosh, there's like the thing. It's funny thing that maybe he was attempted like 3 times to be killed. So he poisoned the guy. So those yellow pills. 1. Then he got the shot from that guy. 2. 3. From apple stand. They got the apple what that woman gave.
Girl who works at the pharmacy? Yeah, she slipped me an extra threepence. She had a special apple just for Mr. Ashton. I gave him that one when he come by.
See? Then
Mr. Ashton did look strange like. Eyes all yellowish. And then he turned pale after he bit into the apple. Almost green, really.
so she gave the apple. It was poisoned with the pink thing. Holy shit. He bited the apple here at 12 minutes, so in 6 minutes he fell down. Basically. What final blow did that guy?
It was me for certain. I watched the crate fall and crush him. He was still moving when it hit.
Okay, so fuck. So he didn't die from that. Okay, I guess. But he was not able to move because the poison. I mean, then it was that guy then, like, there's nothing. I mean, she gave the apple, but she didn't know that it's poisoned. And that Mary didn't know that it was poisoned. Because that guy gave it to her.
I see him here every day. Quite right. I asked the apple seller to give him a special apple. Is that a crime? He was a horrid man. That's all I have to say.
Like, it's one of those, like, I mean, maybe he asked her to poison the apple.
I'm not that clever with poisons. It's pure luck that I'm the one that killed him.
Fucking hell.
I don't believe the timing of the poison indicates that I'm the one killed the man. More's the pity.
What the fuck? What do you mean? 100% poison to kill the guy. Because 70 minutes was when he fell down, but he was... What the fuck? No way it's that movement. I mean, she didn't know that it was poisoned. I'm pretty sure she was...
Very well. I found out about his dalliance with that girl from the pharmacy. It's not the first. Divorce is all but impossible given his influence with the clergy.
But maybe she asked for it, but... Fucking hell.
Not this way. You're not permitted to go through here. That's
right.
Stop, not through here, please. Pass on by.
You now. Keep on moving.
I mean,
That's right.
yeah, box just fell by accident because he fell down because of that poison. Fucking hell, think more.
If I killed my customers, where would I be?
Okay, so it's shit. Fucking hell.
I'll be the toast of the town.
What is the meaning of this?
A very unpleasant fellow. But what was that business about a knighthood ceremony? In any case, Mr. Raymond will have a story for Perlock Publishing.
I mean, they wanted the final blow, but fucking hell. Oh well. She was like behind everything, but oh well. Maybe that's what they meant to. Fucking hell, game. Tell me like better than next time. I mean, I was that last thing technically right, but okay, I will not take that as a success. I messed up too much. But I was technically right. I mean, in total, everyone was like part of killing him. One gave him poison. Me first poison, then second poison, then she gave the apple, but she didn't know that it was poisoned. But maybe it was suspicious because it was special apple, of course. But nah, fucking hell. I don't know how clever she is. That apple seller, but next up, murder.
Hey! Someone help! Some trap found something down there. Looks like foul play.
Mm-hmm. So he fell down, huh? Drag marks. He was crawling or something.
I live there now, if you can call it living. I lost my job, didn't I? No need for the likes of me when a machine can do the work. I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel. I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
A nice warm coat like that on a dead man? What do you expect? I snatched it before somebody else came along to nick it. Like you.
I see. Why not? Oh, this shit. I was thrown from fucking train bridge. Not even the... Too low.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
So train too low. So I think he was being kicked from fucking train or something.
The midnight train? That must be the 616. Stops in the station down the road. If you hurry, it might still be there.
Victoria to the rail station. At least we know the name of the guy who died.
Come on! Come on! Faster! Move it! Faster! Come on! Come on! You won't get away with it. Easy.
You better hurry. It's leaving right now.
I had drinks in the dining car with Killian. We had business dealings in the past. It was a pleasant surprise to discover him on this train. I felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep. I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved.
Can we be... Okay. I mean, I didn't saw anything, anyone shooting anything.
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with him. Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had one drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman. I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years. He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about. Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But a young lady come over, and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together.
Her and Killian, huh? Is it true?
Sam? He's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper. The rich fella, I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know? Did something happen to him?
I should go back and ask about this.
Her sister.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolfsman were there, and they were both drunk. Oh, all right. I flirt with rich blokes and the barman slips them a Mickey. I take them back to my sleeper and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and hand me a few quid. That's what happened with Mr. Killian, but he was gone when I come back from looking for the man who left the note.
You mean the young lady? She and Killian hit it off famously. Embarrassing, really.
It's on the roof, yes it is. There's the show. That's interesting.
The odd thing was, some noises on the roof woke me up briefly. You say someone was thrown from up there? You have to be a very strong fella to drag someone up onto the roof. Vivian had another of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep. Killian was on this train. Cool. I used to work in his foundry. I never even seen him. None of us workers ever knew what he looked like. That one. Clever little minx. She and the barman got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
Ah.
Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came in and had a sort of business meeting. One of them was buying a lot of drinks for the other, and then they started to argue. But Vivian went over and joshed them out of it. She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning. Yeah, I helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
I should go back and ask about this.
Oh, that's interesting. The fuck? I got fucking spooked, what the hell? Peter, who the fuck is Peter? Fucking hell, I got spooked. The fuck just happened?
It was a typical evening. As far as I knew, nothing unusual happened until you came aboard with this story of a murder. I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her. Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same.
The fuck was that?
I should return and find out about this.
Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came... Oh, well, it's a noisy train. Plenty of passengers have trouble getting to sleep, so I keep a sedative here behind the bar, yeah? Peter. Nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. I'll tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman.
Odd thing was, some noises on the... Vivian had another of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep. Killian was on this train. Well, Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke. I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in. Then Killian sacked the whole crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
Okay.
I had drinks in the dining car with Killian. I felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep. I felt unusually... I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved.
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with them. Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had one drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman. I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years. He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about. Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But a young lady come over, and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together.
Huh?
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper.
I should return and find out about this. I should go back and ask about this.
Oh, all right. I flirt with rich blokes and the barman slips them a Mickey. I take them back to my sleeper and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and hand me a few quid. That's what happened with Mr. Killian, but he was gone when I come back from looking for the man who left the note. Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolf's man were there, and they were both drunk. The rich fella, I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know? Did something happen to him?
Alright,
You mean the young lady? She and Killian hit it off famously. Embarrassing, really. Sam? He's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
So we have like 2 strong men. But I think this guy will just do that.
That one. Clever little minx. She and the barman got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
Sleep pills.
She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning. Yeah, I helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
She rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers. She rides the train often.
So... yeah. It can be that we want the girl. To be honest. So what I can think, this girl can be the
Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But the young lady come over, and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together. Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had 1 drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman.
You mean the young lady? I felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep.
yeah, it can be her. Or she can be like part of that thing.
I'm just trying to get by, you know? Flirt with rich blokes, they have themselves a nice...
To be honest, oh, I messed it up. He was running the thing. So he wanted to prevent that he should intervene.
I gave him what he deserved.
Yeah.
The man was heartless.
Yeah.
I believe something larger is afoot. A lot of murderous anger concerning industrialists. Might be something to look into.
Up to the click with you.
Right. I have hour left, what the hell? The recording time, that's kinda X. Okay, right. Let's continue. I'm quite surprised that I don't have that much time anymore. I guess bitrate increasing is not that good idea. I mean, I'm not surprised I have like 6-hour video. It just taking shit ton of storage space.
My dear friend, the Ghost Club has an extraordinary case for you. Spiritualist Thaddeus the Amazing has predicted his own death at his next seance. Could you have a look?
That's interesting. And we are here, like a nice looking place. I like this place as well. It's very nice. Because of those lamps.
To witness an extraordinary. Ah, we have a visitor.
What is happening here?
Help!
Not yet. Someone, light the lamps.
Just got killed.
Oh, he's actually dead.
No need to fuck. Jeez. The fuck just happened here, guys? What have you done? So flashbangs, who the fuck?
I have no doubt that his powers were genuine. He was able to tell me of my daily comings and goings, and all manner of details that he couldn't possibly have known. He certainly was going to be able to put me in contact with my sister. I'm so sorry to lose Thaddeus. The oddest part is that he claimed all would be revealed to each of us before his death. I've been coming here to decide whether I should accept a marriage proposal. Thaddeus had been attempting to contact my departed sister so that she could give me advice. Thaddeus was a kind man who sincerely wanted me to make the best choice. Now what am I to do?
He was an incredible psychic. I came to clarify some personal financial matters. I don't understand what happened. He foretold his own death, but I didn't expect it to happen like this.
Alright.
This is so frustrating. I had a simple question, but have had to come back for seance after seance, week after week. Each time Thaddeus divined a partial number from the other side, but never the entire correct number. Today he promised that I would get everything.
I sought him out after the death of Mittens. Mittens is my beloved kitty cat. She was run over by a milk wagon several weeks ago. I've been trying desperately to contact my sweet thing ever since. I'm not well, though, and likely haven't long to live myself. I was so hoping to hear from my loved one. I'm convinced Thaddeus could have communicated Mittens' wishes to me. I must know to whom Mittens wishes that I should leave my fortune. And now Thaddeus is lost to us. I shall never know.
She's not. This man is suspicious. He's just away from everyone.
Nothing but a showman, really. Each week he gave a seance with all his clients present together. So many people makes everything much more dramatic. I attend Lady Ursula at these sessions. She's ailing and needs someone to help her along. I have no particular belief in an afterworld, but if it comforts Milady, I see no harm.
Interesting. AR.
I should go back and ask about this.
Thaddeus felt that if I signed some papers, it would demonstrate to my dead father that I had absolute trust in Thaddeus.
I guess let's investigate the locations now. They're kinda close, so we're fine.
Move it!
There you are. Slowly.
My brother has become obsessed with some secret bank account. He inherited almost all of my father's fortune, as well he should as the male heir. But some was locked in a secret account. I think it unlikely that it should be a significant amount. Power of attorney to a psychic? That sounds very unusual indeed. I went along to the seances a couple of times. I thought it was a waste of my brother's time.
Okay, interesting. Maybe he wanted to get... Okay, nothing special here, at least for me. This yet.
Come on! Yeah!
That man was just thinking about the stonks and stuff, so...
Her father mentioned this swindler to me. I understand it's because of him that my engagement has been delayed.
Never in my life have I been treated so unjustly. This city needs to be better taken care of. I say.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Never trust a man who tells you what you want to hear. He's after something. Taking advantage of my daughter's love for her departed sister. With that charlatan gone, things can get back to normal. My daughter's engagement to Everett Boyd can be announced at last. Janice's elder sister was strong-willed. Janice always followed her lead. That's why it's so sad that she asks her advice, even in death. Time for Janice to think for herself. I know what's best for her. A girl Janice's age should be married. Everett is a very sensible young man from a good family. He'll be very successful, I'm sure of it.
Janice is a lovely creature. I would be honored were she to accept my proposal. I do adore her. I know the owner of a local brewery, and I'm convinced his business will flourish. He just needs some financial backing. Now Janice is free to be married at last. I'll invest my dowry in the brewery and make a fortune.
So unjustly. This city needs to be better taken.
You crawl out of gutter, uncle son.
Okei, diary. Okay, let's check this place now. I'm not sure, maybe he got killed cause they don't want to that she tries to speak with sister and stuff. Maybe. Interesting, what the hell?
Lady Ursula's health is not good at all. And now she's lost her cat, it's almost like she has nothing left to live for. He's been Lady Ursula's butler for years. We have plans to marry. But first, Douglas needs to put together a little nest egg. He says he'll have some money soon. Lady Ursula was planning to leave her fortune to her cat Mittens. Since the cat passed on, she's been going to that spiritualist in hopes that Mittens will tell her what to do with the money.
Oh, wow. How the fuck Mittens supposed to know now? Know that? I mean, I know that's who killed him is in the room. The angle of the knife is someone who was on the right side. There was one woman and one male. It's one of those two.
Come on, you silly mare.
I sought him out after the death of Mittens.
Nothing but a showman, really. Each week he gave a seance.
Am I missing something or?
He was an incredible psychic.
Because I'm not able to do anything here. Oh, that I will pass because must save my time. Oh, it's Anne Roberts. I don't know, maybe I must restart or something because I'm not able to do anything. Oh, I think this is the guy. I mean, he's suspicious from beginning. But for some reason I'm not able to do anything here. That's the thing, so let's try that. Oh my god. Can I just? No.
Nothing but I attend.
Okay, I will be. Second. I'm missing Now I'm missing one more man here. The fuck? Sure must be the doctor. Huh. Oh, look at that, what I missed. I didn't even notice that. I was thinking, what the fuck I'm missing? Maybe that's not the guy what I'm thinking of. Never know. Damn, I didn't saw that at all. And this man is fucking smoker. He smokes. Holy shit, he's smoking a lot.
That's me. Yeah, some fella come by here every so often. Gives me a silver sixpence if I tell him everything about the folks in that house. Nothing unusual about him. Just a regular fella. I've seen him go into that building over there. Nothing
No, maybe it's still here. Here's the guy. God damn it. Why didn't notice that though? And why it didn't show me that? Fucking hell. I was like 2 hours running around. What the fuck? Oh yeah, there's some kind of office as well.
Let's go. Easy!
Interesting. Close, close, close. That's like Mercy Place. Oh. I mean, he wanted that he get killed.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Look at that. That's what I was missing all the time. Oh well. There we go. Now we can speak with everyone. I still suspect this guy. That guy is fucking...
I simply do not believe it. And if you're implying that my butler was paying Thaddeus, I must ask you, why would a great psychic do the bidding of a common butler?
My own sister, paying Thaddeus off? I thought he was a bit too insistent that I sign that paper. Well, Anne is going to get a good talking to, believe you me.
He was an incredible... Good Lord, you found the office? I admit it then. Thaddeus and I traveled the world, bamboozling the gullible and then exposing the swindle. But his death was meant to be a fake. I have no reason to want Thaddeus dead. Quite the contrary.
You believe that Everett paid Thaddeus to manipulate me? It cannot be true. Thaddeus knew all of my comings and goings. He genuinely could communicate with the world beyond.
You think someone paid Thaddeus to tell my lady that a cat wanted them to inherit? Well, that would be quite a clever scheme indeed.
Yeah, I think it's this guy.
He was going to reveal my plot. He paid the price for betraying a fellow crook.
This Thaddeus fellow was rather too clever by half. But you pieced it all together very cleverly. Mr. Raymond was particularly interested in this one. He admired the duplicity of Thaddeus.
Why? You wanna guess why I think he is the, like, I was pretty sure that he is the guy. It's everything because when there was flashbang, I saw flashbang like a couple times. I saw him that he was gone for some reason there when the flashbang happened. Yeah, that's the basically why I think that's the best thing. The guy was only one who was missing there. And what that can mean, right? He's the guy. I'm like detective at like 10 out of 10. Not guessing at all. Okay, I have 33 minutes. I hope I can do it. If something, I must delete something then, or just move very fast from to my gaming PC or something. I'm gonna be with him this time.
There has been a murder at the palace. I need you to be careful with this one. Anti-royalist pamphlets have been cropping up and tensions are high. The Queen is very nervous about security. This way.
That's so funny running.
This way.
Yeah, I'm running.
Good luck.
Okay, I'm saving minutes, guys. I'm saving minutes. So that's why I'm pausing sometimes. That's the bottom. That could be us. Yep. A poison. What is that?
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Please, leave the room for a moment. No one is permitted to see me open the safe.
Cannot imagine that someone was after the scepter. I must see it. I ordered the scepter with the dove to be brought from the tower for tonight's event. Thank heavens! It is untouched.
Can I come in? Alright, Queen Study.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Queen can tell everything. There was not even fighting. Someone break in. Nothing interesting here yet. At least for me.
The poor man. I arrived to find him here, dead as you see him. He gave his life to defend my person. Only I know the combination. The vault contains the very precious scepter with the dove, which I've chosen to be used in tonight's knighthood ceremony. This evening, I will knight several industrialists that have worked to end the practice of child labor. All of London's luminaries are invited.
Was a thief. Or someone who was thinking that he must get the thing. No one else. Jesus, that next quest is so far away. What the hell? That was pretty long way, like literally other side of the city. Okay, no, you know, it's pretty far away. Child library, huh?
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Artie's been all in a state. Thinks there's some sort of master criminal on the loose. Then this morning, he's gone. Artie's been all... Come to think of it, he had been going on about the Queen and all for the last day or two. Seemed to think she was in some sort of trouble.
Ah. He found the guy.
He said he was onto something. Said everything added in clues. You know, when he thought something was important, he'd write it up in invisible ink. Lemon juice like.
Oh.
He'd use smoke to read it. If you have a way to make smoke, you can see what it says. I did see Artie's friend, Mr. Raymond. He'd just come from Purlock Publishing with his new Penny Dreadful. Seemed very excited about it. I never liked him much.
We need to smoke. It's another place. I mean, we must use smoke somehow. Ah! Smoke. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Let's go.
Come now! I see that glint in your eye. Onward, go.
How far is it? Oh, not far. Okay.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Oh yeah, I changed to Jacob because I thought it was bug on EV or something. I know it sounds kinda stupid, but I mean I was trying everything to fix the thing. But then I noticed I was just blind. Explosives, huh? Nothing on this floor. Here's the plan. Jeez, they're gonna fucking blow Queen or something. Damn.
He's planning an explosion at the palace. It must be evacuated.
Fucking hell, man. I mean, we must fucking run or something. Jeez. Fucking hell. We'll pause if something happens. We'll continue. Yeah, we'll continue before something interesting happens.
Who's a good horse? You are. Slow down now.
Guys, it's gonna fucking blow soon.
There's at least 100 people here for the knighthood ceremony. The Queen will use the scepter with the dove for the knighthood.
Fucking hell.
Terribly nice to see you, old man. There's going to be an explosion! Most extraordinary.
I dare say I shall be up for a knighthood myself.
Get out! Emergency! Out!
I demand to know what's going on.
Terribly nice to see you, old man. Run! Out! Whatever is happening?
Where's Queen?
Out of here now! Damn you!
Mr. Fry, I grant you leave to order me to leave.
We're gonna be fucked.
Good. They're out. Why is nothing happening? Nothing? What's going on?
We scam. We got
I've
scam.
been tricked. Raymond! Why has he done this?
None is happening. What the hell? What the fuck?
You are more naive than you appear.
None the fuck.
Look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances. Look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
Can't leave.
Nothing but a showman. So many people makes everything more dramatic.
Damn. So he just make that up. Jeez. You're gonna go to jail to fucking doing panic attack. Oh shit.
I found the same clues you found. I knew there was to be an explosion, and I led you here to save everyone. I'm as mystified as you are that nothing happened. Seems to me you've created the perfect diversion, haven't you? You've helped me herd all those dreary people to certain death. We shall hear the explosion presently.
Look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
I can't leave. What I should do?
Quite right.
Oh, God, that's so... what is coming in all the good for
Mastermind. Oh shit.
I brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony. The one with the special scepter.
Damn. Man, this is some fucking oh my god. That man is big brain.
Never trust a man who tells you what you want to hear. He is after something.
While you were chasing all those people around, I absconded with the Queen. A hefty ransom is now due. I needed you to distract everyone so that I could quietly assassinate Her Majesty the Queen.
Nah.
A man like me can take anything he wants. Even the Queen's most beloved item of all her crown jewels. The priceless and symbolic scepter with the dove. The scepter with the dove taken with your help. What could better display my genius?
Jeez.
No one questions you when you wear a uniform.
I suspect the solution will turn on geometry.
I am a fellow of many skills. Cracking a safe is but one. I threatened the Queen with her very life. She told me the combination in a thrice. I simply watched the Queen open the safe when you arrived.
That may be the case.
Quite right.
Jeez, this guy is fucking big.
The dead guard was I. The spider venom allowed me to fake my death. I had a perfect view from where I lay.
Damn. Holy shit, this man's big brain.
I have stolen the Queen's most prized possession, the scepter with the dove. Think of it. I have outfoxed you, the most cunning detective in Britain. I mocked you by leaving clues for you at every turning point. Now I have the scepter, proof positive of my superiority.
What's gonna happen now? You got tricked so hard.
Jacob! Wake up! It's Raymond! He's taken Artie hostage! They're on the roof! Evie's here to help you, Jacob!
I need to fuck. Fuck. Evie, get them.
Nice sleuthing, but you've come up short, Mr. Fry. Do not threaten me or come any nearer. This lad's very life depends upon it.
Don't worry, Jacob. He won't know it's coming.
With knife or without knife, or oh, we must kill him.
Make a single move, and young Artie's murder will feature in my next story.
Don't do anything foolish, Mr. Raymond. Let young Artie go and you and I can solve this, just the two of us. What do you...
Clap.
I suppose this means our detective days are over. But what about you, Artie?
I'm glad I survived Mr. Raymond's insanity, but sadly he won't be here anymore to write more books.
A great loss, I'm sure.
I'm quite serious, Miss Evie. Me and my friends waited every week to read the next number and find out what happened next.
Why don't you write some yourself?
A fellow would have to be very clever indeed.
Sounds like you'd be in your element, my dear.
The gruesome Whitechapel murders by Artie.
I should think I would use my full name. By Artie Conan Doyle.
I'd use Arthur. Sounds more of a serious fellow.
Nice, that was very nice DLC, guys. That was kinda unexpected ending. Kinda bug, not gonna lie. Oof. This shit is cool, this shit is my god, this shit is godly. I love how this thing looks. I'm kinda sad that I didn't know that was the thing. If you will love this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That was the walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I will not record how you will do the challenges, it's maybe waste of time and stuff. So this is the final episode of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Thanks for watching and see you in the next game. Bye.